Okay. Still need to make a tweet, but I thought I would be better to have my face up while I make a tweet. So you don't just have to look at a countdown screen. Picking up a new tweet. Add the text so it's seen. Cool. Still had Murder on Eridanos in the title, but I think it should be okay. Hey Claire. I'm glad you're excited. And yes, I did change it to live chat. I remembered. I did realize though, my counter got messed up for this game because somehow it got reset to 0 like I said before, but when I went to check the previous episode to see what it was, I had the Skyrim one up the whole time. So I just went to the one from the episode before that and added a couple more. Because that sounded about right. Alright, let me share this on my personal. I think this is, which track is this one? This is one of my favorite ones that I've got. It's like my second favorite one out of the new ones. Just because it's so chill. I love the new playlist. The new countdown playlist. Just kind of breaks up the feel of potential monotony. I think I'm good. My face is good, my camera's on, lights are on. Yeah, everything's good, let's go. I even preset the game. At 30, yeah, I have it at 38 now, and it's in the right one. I think I know I died at least once last episode, it might have been twice, so I just gave an extra one just in case. Where is Outer Worlds? Part of me is like, did I use a controller for this game? Like, how many episodes in? 22 episodes though, it's not bad. Alright, let's set on the menu and soak that music in for a bit, but welcome to what should be the last episode of Outer Worlds. We've gone on a large spanning adventure after being revived after decades of hibernation sleep to find ourselves in a colony in the middle of turmoil due to the machinations of the board. And it seems we're just steps away from finding a solution here by reviving all the other colonists on the ship that I was on. People who are hopefully super smart and super creative and able to find ways to save the colony instead of what the board wants to do, which is to freeze everyone and just cycle them out as they need employees. We also killed the highest ranking general in the whole colony, so kinda seems like we might be screwed. So let's get into this. My plan, because Phineas called for help. The next one, no idea. They made a trailer, but the trailer was just like a coming soon type of trailer.
Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
Thank the Lord you warned me. I was able to get some defenses up, but they might not be enough. The board has sent
It wasn't
some
my fault. She
serious
started it.
firepower to pry me out of here. They're trying to get in here, and I'm not sure I can stop them. If they capture me, if we can't communicate again, there's something very important you need to remember.
You'll tell me that in person, Doctor.
All their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me. I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible? How can I be of assistance?
I actually don't remember if Phineas survives the game.
May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Thank you, Ada. Rescue!
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Oh, and now the Hope is parked there. Fantastic. Alright, let's go.
Remember that you are not insured.
Ellie? Or Neoka? Yeah, let's bring Ellie. Not the doctor. Not the baby. I've been watching Amphibia.
Okay, gone quiet.
Oh, I thought there'd be more enemies here. Oh. And so there are.
What's happened? I won't have any new battle scars. Nice one! Here we go! Anyone understand?
Whoops.
Better patch that up!
Okay, it's been a minute. Did that count up? Yeah, it did, okay. At least since you said that. That's a good point. Okay. Oh, I should have saved. That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna need to, first off, I guess I should put you guys in actual armor. Not just your cool outfits. I wish I had cool outfits for everyone, eh? I kind of have a cool outfit. But I only have the one. What does this do? No, I only have the one. Parvati, do you want the cool outfit? Actually, Parvati goes into melee, so she should probably have the heavier armor. You do look good in that. But you, yeah, you use a hammer, so you should probably use that. The doctor, though. Goodness, Ellie. Okay.
Keep him quiet, Cap.
Okay, I should have scouted that out better. I didn't see the person on the left, because I was focused on the commander and the other person on the right. Also, is this in good condition right now? 86? I'll repair it. You see how I have hundreds of weapon parts, like the second I left Eridanos? Because no one was dropping any. No one was dropping any weapons, rather. I think it was this person, the technician, who snuck up on us. So let's see if we can't deal with them as well.
Right, here we go!
I don't really have a good shot. Maybe if I shoot them, they'll bend over. Dang it. Ooh, boy, oh boy. What are they hitting me with? Oh, the N-rays.
Here we go!
Oh my god, Ellie, you look freaking fantastic. Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. Okay. I'll take that, that, and that. Whoa, whoa, 124 armor? Whoa! Whoa. Put this on immediately. Ooh, there we go. See, now you got some slick armor. Could probably get rid of some of these. Or, oh, I'm probably keeping all of these for, like, their bonuses, right? I don't think I'll need Long Gun 7 at any point. I didn't mean to shoot her. Hey, Deuce. Hope everything's groovy. Okay, I don't need 2 of these caps. Can I sort these by weight, actually? Okay. So, I picked up an armor that has 124 protection. So, I can get rid of this one that's 62, because I can just use the other. This long guns plus 7, I'm not going to need that, because I'm pretty good. This is dodge plus 5. This is 119. Goodness. Okay, well then I guess I can get rid of this one. This is dialogue skills plus 5. I probably kept that for the dialogue skills. Stealth skills plus 5. That includes hack and stuff, so that's why I kept that. Tech skills, yeah. Tech skills. I don't need 2 that are tech skills plus 5, though. Oh. This also gives me extra carrying capacity, so I'll get rid of this. This is defense skills plus 5. I don't need that. This is just heavy helmet. I might need it for my allies, so I'll keep that. Heavy helmet of 98. Science plus 3. Oh, you know what? Ellie could probably use that, eh? What's her helmet do? Okay. Science. Actually, while I'm here, Parvati, you can also get the heavy helmet as well. Q. Ranged weapon skills. Oh, but this is just a cool outfit, right? Oh, it's not that cool. Whatever. Sneak plus 5. Fine. This is Parvati's clothes, so I cannot break those. Persuade plus 5, that might be useful. Stealth plus 5, that might be useful. Tech plus 5, that might be useful. Cowboy hat, that's definitely useful. Cool hats. Long gun plus 5. I can't think of... No, I'll keep it, whatever. One-handed melee for 4 armor? No thanks. No dice. And then a bunch of guns that I should probably sort through at some point in my life. Oh, nice. Child birthday parties are the best because there's always cake. I'll take that. Yeah. Take that. So just more of his experiments. Okay. Ooh, a secret note. Have procured the services of one Captain Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. I hope he didn't name his ship after the quality of his services. I'll be sending my new accomplice down to Hawthorne via escape pod as soon as the revival process is complete. Hawthorne should make for an agreeable companion, or at least an acceptable chaperone. Law willing, he isn't a total buffoon. Well, he stood where the escape pod was going. Oh, this is my chamber. You can see my butt print. Big old lamp. There was a seals leak on... Oh, the escape pod, okay. Yay, posters. Secure body in the SK system. Whatever that means. That's just a terminal. Okay, Doc. Yes. Be the bad influence you wish to see in the world. Ellie, you look incredible. My goodness. I want to put that on Parvati just because it's such a good outfit, but Parvati needs the heavy armor. Universal Defense Logistics official report. Official request receipt. So, it's a court report, basically. And if you fail to show up, then there'll be further fees. And the court's not responsible if you miss your appointment because you've been arrested. It works so well. Right? You're absolutely right. Okay, so when we were talking to Wells, I should have broken that down. He did make a point to specifically reference... Ooh. I don't even use shotguns, though. No, it's okay. I should have upgraded my storm cannon. I should have upgraded this ages ago. I wonder if I still can. Wells should have a tool bench. No, there's one on the ship. Oh, what's my hack? Didn't Wells give me the password? Hack. No. I thought Parvati could hack. No, she does other stuff. Aha! He put the terminal passcode inside the pig. If you're seeing the screen, I, Phineas V. Wells, have been perniciously kidnapped and probably incarcerated by the perfidious and cowardly government of Halcyon in the prison fortress of Tartarus. If I have not already been executed for charges leveled against me, I hope the person reading this terminal will find a way to finish my work or rescue me, preferably the latter. This screen constitutes my last will and testament. I commend my body, my belongings, to the icy depths of the ether. If this is Claudia, I prepared an emergency care package located in a hidden panel. Unlock the panel from behind my terminal and claim the contents immediately. Personal files. The hope to make it 25 years too late. The board does. Oh, so he did used to work for a company. I don't know if we knew that before. But when they found that the Hope didn't make it, he wanted to revive the people that were on it. And corporate didn't allow it. Oh, he went through a bunch of people trying to revive them. Oh, boy. But he did it slowly, like one person a month, so that the corporation wouldn't notice, but he was, like, tortured by the sounds of them reviving and dying. Yeah, I feel like, that moment where we took the chemical that we needed and it kind of caused all those other test subjects to die, I think that's what Phineas went through, just over months instead of multiple people all at once. Alright, Doc. We're coming to rescue you. Though he did say he left a gift. The nav key to Tartarus. Ooh, Finn's Force. What the heck is this? N-rays. Okay, I'm gonna keep this. You know what? What kind of ammo does it use? Probably long gun, right? Oh, it uses energy ammo? Okay. And it already does more DPS than my rifle. Because it does 53 times 3 per shot. So it's doing 150, 159 per shot. DPS of 630. Yeah, okay. Let's go upgrade this and put a scope on this. I guess it doesn't really need it. I'll see what I can put on it. What can I put on it? Like 2, right? Oh, okay, it's fine. Okay, that's fine too. Okay, that's fine too. I guess I don't need the discrepancy amplifier anymore. Oh, you know what I haven't used for a while? Where is... not the needler. No, is that the right one? This one. Am I using this right? I think this is... well, we'll see. Yeah, he wasn't, like, he was just trying to, like, actually help them. Whew.
Something on your mind?
No. Reminder, do not tap on glass. Seals loose. Oh, okay. Well, let me just back away from that.
You gotta teach me that.
I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Impact Hammer Mark II. Parvati, what hammer are you using? Pulse Hammer Gold. Oh, I already had one of these. And so it must not be higher DPS, but lower per hit. Alright, well, I guess that decides who I'm bringing on the final mission. Let's go. You have acquired poster. So, I think this is basically it.
I could probably spend years fixing this boat, stem to stern.
What kind of things can I put on the grip of a weapon? Increase crit chance, durability, attack speed. Oh, hey, idea. Parvati. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that hammer. Pulse hammer gold, that's the one you use. Okay, let me just pop something else in there. Yeah, I might as well install these mods, because like I don't use them. Cool. Cool. Since I basically know for sure who I'm bringing. LMG. Should I upgrade that, I guess? Oh, I have a Mark III right here. Okay, let's go upgrade. Let's upgrade the weapons I'm carrying first. Can I put anything into... What am I carrying? Finn's Force, Storm Cannon, my control rate. So my Storm Cannon, I wanted to upgrade damage, and Rifle, I should upgrade damage. I feel like I'm going into like the last thing of the game, so this is basically when I should actually use all the resources that I have. Okay. So my main gun... Let's get up to 450 per shot. Finn's Force. This can still use a higher DPS. My Jolly Cur outfit. Oh, I could have upgraded the damage resistance this entire time. I wish I knew that. And I guess I'll put this up a bit. Okay. Fun. Yeah, I think this is gonna be it. I think Tartarus is the last thing. Part of me wants to go wander around and see if there's any missions I'm missing or whatever, but... Okay, so... Light Machine Gun Mark II somewhere. Or Mark III. Increase crit damage. Yeah. Corrosive, maybe? Yeah, I think make it corrosive as well. And then Parvati can have that. Where is it? Cool. And Ellie... Whoa. Okay. She's already doing science damage with that. Should I take this and buff it up a bit? I might as well. That's fine. Let me buff up the thing of this outfit. Let's just do one thing at a time. If I try to remember to do a billion things at once, I'm not going to remember to do a billion things at once. Outfit. One more. Cool. Ellie, you can put that back on. There's better armor for her to wear, but it's not better looking armor. I'll tell you that much. What about Parvati's armor? It's 114. She's fine. No. Okay. So she's using Revolver Mark III. Do I have a better revolver? I have a light pistol Mark III. Do I have a better revolver? No. So let's put some upgrades in the revolver. Crit damage, muzzle, rate of fire. I'll increase her crit damage. She's pretty good at crits, I assume. I don't know if we need to change the damage type. Alright, if I have a billion of these, sure. And the scope, I don't think that's going to matter for an NPC. So I'm not going to bother with it. Okay. So give Ellie back that revolver. And her sword. I have a better sword. It was just a wall of swords. Just buy that. Looks like a better sword. So is this. Okay. So when she takes that, she does 81, 378. She takes this, she does 66, 309. She takes this. Oh, that's the same one. She takes this, 24. Okay. So Officer Spine Gold is the best one for her. Let's see what we can put on this. Attack speed. Yeah. I can change the damage type, but no, I want the corrosive damage. Cool. So Ellie gets this acid sword. Nice. I might as well save.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
That's fair. Oh no, I wish I put their good clothes on before a cutscene.
Well, folks,
Except
I ain't
Ellie.
exactly keen on busting into a prison, but riddling bored stooges with bullets does sound like a ride and a half.
I never got to know Doc Wells. We ain't friends or crew. But he's still one of us. He's the reason the boss is up and walking right now. We can't just leave him to die in Tartarus.
Exactly.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
Just looking at Ellie. Oh yeah. I didn't really experiment with, like, especially the melee weapon stuff. I didn't even touch that. What's so bad about the labyrinth?
Let me put it this way. The labyrinth ain't got walls to keep prisoners in. It's got walls to keep the rest of the planet out.
Still, We can't do nothing. It wouldn't be right.
The armed surveillance protocols on a maximum security prison planet are highly sophisticated. As such, escapes are historically quite impossible and deadly. I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Oh, jeez.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
I mean...
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
What do you think, everyone?
It's the craziest plan I've ever heard.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean that as a compliment.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't hire me to think. And I ain't about to start now.
Okay.
You're my boss. And I'll walk into fire with you.
I think it's insane. But maybe the colony needs a healthy dose of insanity right about now.
I know it's dangerous. And I won't lie and say I'm not scared out of my wits. But I couldn't live with myself if we didn't do something.
You're asking for more than bravery from us, Captain. But there are worse ways to go than dying for a good cause. I'm in.
Let Sam get the grime out. It's what our units do best.
The entire plan is a terrible idea, but I admire your bravado, Captain, which leads me to illogically believe, against the odds, that you will be successful.
Thank you, Ada. Okay, we better prepare.
We gonna prepare? Sure. Guess I could give my ass-kicking boots another coat of polish. You got some sort of plan in mind?
Never had a plan and I'm not starting now.
Now that's a program I can get behind.
Thinking on your feet's more important anyhow.
Yes, who needs a plan?
Oh, I love you all. I love this little family we've made. Okay, so I don't know if there's any side missions to deal with first. I mean, there aren't any on the map. I don't think I've missed anything. There's no inactive quests. If there's anything still to do, it's something I haven't found yet. Do we want to check on... What's Typhon there for? Do we want to check on, Edgewater?
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Do we want to just make sure everyone we've made friends with is okay?
Got my sights on you.
Why is there a corporate technician here?
Got my sights on you.
Never imagined coming back to town.
Hello.
May you find peace in the eternal.
Okay.
Saltuna was making the town sick.
Okay. So I guess y'all are alright. Do we want to check on Monarch?
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Indeed. What was that? Is that supposed to be on fire? Oh, I should have brought Felix.
I'd show you around, but I gotta keep watch. Just in case someone else...
Agnes is over there.
So, you and Junlei holding hands yet?
When we can. We don't get to see each other much, on account of how rare it is we dock at Groundbreaker.
You seem real happy. I'm glad for you.
That's awful sweet, Ellie. Thank you.
Aw. Also, Parvati, if you want to go to Groundbreaker, just say so. I will, like, turn the entire planet around for you. Why can't I walk in? Okay.
I must thank you for your excellent recommendation regarding Zora. She's most capable. Anyway, what can I do for you?
How are things in Stellar Bay these days?
Quite well. As a matter of fact, Zora is proving most capable. You should see the way she pounds the table and gets straight to the point. It makes for some rather exhilarating meetings. I know I had my concerns initially, but your instincts were right. Zora and her compatriots have become valuable and productive members of our community.
Yay.
And since we're back in the board's good graces,
Graham would not
we've
have
got
done
real
that.
growth prospects to look forward to. What can I do for you?
I just wanted to see, make sure you're okay.
Huh?
Okay. Is Zora around, or is she... Yeah, she wouldn't be in here. She would be... Is she in Amber Heights, or is she in Fallbrook? No, she was in Amber Heights.
Ah, crazy town. Never change.
Well, there's Ash.
If you got in your mind that I want company, you're wrong. Nothing on this moon for nobody. There's a lot of heartbreak.
Really bringing down the mood, Ash.
I can't repay no kindnesses now. Alright, so. I reckon one of the most interesting places I've been is the Hot Pole. You know what that is?
No. The hottest place on Monarch, closest to Olympus.
Exactly. This moon ain't big enough to rotate. It's locked. One side always facing Olympus, the other always facing away. Olympus might not be a star, but it throws off assloads of heat. Monarch's hot pole is the part that's closest to the gas giant. It's in the middle of this big mountain plateau. Volcanoes so high the peaks are in space.
Cool. How'd you survive?
O2 breathers. The heat from Olympus is worse, though. Close your eyes, you can see rays bursting through your eyeballs. Little streaks of light. The funny thing is, then in the middle there's just smooth rock. circular-like. All the dust blown away. Pale gray with hair-fine cracks all over. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I was lightheaded from the O2. But I felt like I had to take off the breather for a moment, put my ear to the ground.
Hot enough to boil water, you put your ear against a rock.
I did get a burn on the lobe before I smartened up. Put a towel under me. It was at the edge of hearing. Deep down. Far off. Irregular. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. The sound of a bird pecking out of a shell.
Well, that's terrifying.
When there's a groundquake now, I hold my breath. Because I don't know if it's Olympus squeezing us with gravity, or wings getting stretched.
Well, thanks for that horrifying possibility. Oh, hey, where's, what's their name? The little gremlin one. The one we rescued from being stuck in a building. I think they're on this side. Huxley! Their computer is here, but I don't know if they're here. Is it you? Okay. There's Rose. Bronson sold me a hat. There's Bradford. I don't remember you.
You're that lady that's been helping us, ain't you? Didn't figure I'd get to talk to you. Thanks for what you done. Welcome to the heart of Iconoclast country, sister. Afraid so. Ms. Zora took a team into... After getting the survivors, too. You can't...
Okay. Where is Zora? Oh, it's up here, right? I remember these stairs. Nope. At the clinic, maybe? I don't know where she is. Okay, well. I don't know if there's anyone else we need to check on. I don't think so. Oh, Groundbreaker. No wonder Parvati says we don't go there enough.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Should we check on Gorgon for our scientist friend?
Purpleberry punch. You want a punch? We got your punch right here.
It's Rizzo's. Oop.
Renegade scientist Phineas Wells has been captured. Please celebrate appropriately.
We'll see about that.
This is Halcyon News.
Who are you?
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time. And no, Ellie, that offer does not extend to you broadcasting another of your crude jokes.
Hey, that's a real planet. And no one's seen it in a long time.
Damn it, Ellie, I don't have time for your shenanigans. Anyway, like I was saying, you aiming to send a message, you better be quick.
Oh, you're running out of time.
Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon.
Dire soon. Why?
Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That signal's part of how Groundbreaker stays autonomous and independent. Much as I'd love to hear fewer corporate jingles, this would be bad.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
Someone needs help. Sounds like it'll take time.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
I could check.
I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Parvati,
and I'll need you to retrieve a
you're
copy
very
of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
True. What do you mean?
The relay stations orbit the edge of the Halcyon system, so they tend to receive the majority of any transmissions from Earth. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
You leave them there?
It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them.
Colony still needs help.
How's the unreliable treating you these days, Wildflower?
Wildflower?
Okay, I've decided I really love hearing you call me that, so keep doing it.
I know what it means to have a crew. If you ever felt like jumping ship, there's a home for you on Groundbreaker.
I don't want to interrupt.
Thanks. But that wouldn't be... The captain did get me out of Edgewater and all.
I hope you're worthy of her loyalty, Captain.
I try to be. Parvati's got a kindness to her that I don't aim to spoil. That's pretty much it.
See that you don't.
I love love. Alright, let's go. The galaxy still needs saving. Wildflower. Ugh, it's so cute.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Activates the ring.
Alright. Well, let's go save that relay. I'm only partially stalling because I don't want just to be a super short episode. I'm kind of over-leveled at this point thanks to the DLC missions, so... Phineas will be fine.
It's a touch different from the ones I've seen. Shouldn't be so hard to get it patched up, though.
Perfect spot for some peace and quiet.
Oh. Nice. I have no idea where I'm going. Sneaking around at the speed of sound.
Their mistake.
Oh, you killed it. Nice. Just wanted you to stun it, but... Okay. Such is your power. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Yoink, yoink, yoink. And we keep creeping. Ooh. You're alright. So there's just like multiple ways around, it looks like. Because I started here, but there were mines here, and there, I think there might have been mines. No, there was just robots there. So just snuck around this way. Okay. Really? Instant kill on a mech without hitting the weak spot?
Unauthorized persons make...
You probably don't need my diagnosis, but he's definitely dead.
Poor fella. You think he did it to himself, Captain? That's real sad.
I was wrong, wrong, wrong. The whispers did not stop. They've returned. They howl at me, demanding I return home and bathe the streets in crimson. Bright crimson, beautiful crimson. Wow, okay. What, there's no messages? That's not a good sign.
done.
I mean, I'm already dealt with, so I could reprogram the robots. So the guy's journal mentioned he was having some violent dreams. Maybe he came out here to isolate himself or something. Either way.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker. Can I fast travel this? Spacer's Choice cancels plans to reopen Gorgon. Yeah.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township?
My comm center already got an update ping from the backup relay. I trust everything went smoothly.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. That's odd. The only messages in the queue are encrypted ones. Looking at the transmission logs, the relay hasn't received a single unencrypted message in the past 36 months. Must be on account of some new security red tape. Well, whatever's the cause, the board and the Earth Minister will see it sorted. Thanks again for saving my derriere. I secured quite the payment authorization for you from Chief Junlei. Try not to spend it all in one place.
I think if you had done this earlier, there'd be some... It would give you a hint as to, like, the colony having lost contact with Earth before it...
Oh, Parvati. How are you?
Hi. I'm okay. Thanks.
Is there something you needed, Captain?
Just that. I guess you get a hint, because... Who was it we talked to? We didn't talk to the head of the colony himself, but one of the important guys in the government. I think the one that helped us break into the building that we needed. And he was saying there hasn't been contact with Earth in however long. Alright, let's go rescue Phineas. Or do I want to go to Gorgon? I'll go to Gorgon. One last trip.
Remember that you are not insured.
Yep, I can't fast travel in? Rude. Probably press the button.
Running diagnostic. Error.
You're still here?
Diagnosing diagnostic.
I'm sorry, man.
The Marauder problem won't go away overnight, but I'm confident we'll arrive at a solution.
The work can wait a day. Tonight, we celebrate.
Okay, so you two are still good. Dang it. Uh-oh. I thought I got myself stuck there. I mean, we were just on Eridanos, so I don't think there's going to be any new dialogue on Eridanos. There's no one on Scylla except Irian, and I don't think he has anything new to say.
It can't help itself.
True. I mean, they've earned it. But also, get the hell to work. Okay, I don't think there's anybody else we need to talk to. There's no one on Byzantium that we like. Actually, there's one person on Byzantium that we like. Also, I killed the adjutant, so this might be a bad idea.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
This might be a super bad idea.
Pretend we're strangers. The board's always watching.
Okay. Yeah, see how they're all hostile? It's 'cause I'm a criminal. Okay, let's go save Phineas, so stop putting it off. This might be a short stream, but I'm just gonna have to live with it. You are about to assault the labyrinth on Tartarus and determine the fate of the Halcyon colony. Saves made up to this point can only finish the main story on Tartarus. Side quests and downloaded DLCs, such as Peril on Gorgon or Murder on Eridanos, will be unavailable for any saves made beyond this point. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the prison, do it now, before you cross the point of no return. Make a new save. Would you like to save? That's some good game design there. What's on Typhon?
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Sorry, I'm just checking what Typhon is supposed to be. No one tell Riddler. Because it's on the map, but I can't travel to it.
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
You promise not to leave without me?
I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain unless you do not return within 876,541,652 hours.
You'd wait that long for me?
Speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
Wait, this isn't Terra 2? My mistake. I'll just leave.
Your ship is not permitted to leave until you remit payment for your fines and submit yourself to execution. Only after your smoking corpse is thrown from an airlock will we lift the lockdown on your spacecraft.
Captain, I would not recommend this course of action.
Fine. Execute the chairman's eyebrow stylist over a lost biometric ID. That'll end well.
Wait, you're the stylist? Thank the law you're here. Everyone knows how particular the chairman is about his eyebrows. Here, take my biometric ID instead. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? Pay no mind to that, just
the
have a
Groundbreaker.
pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge. How can I be of assistance?
Ada, what do you know about eyebrows? I mean, might be our last chance to talk to Ada.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
You have any good jokes?
I used to hate math, but then I realized decimals have a point. As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Thank you,
I'll be
Ada.
here.
I know you will be. Alright, squad.
Did right by us once. Now it's our turn. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Mardat.
What was that?
Open fire!
We didn't even get our hands dirty.
Oh, the Groundbreaker security is helping us. They're getting shot a whole lot, but they're helping us. Oh my god. I sure hope Junlei wasn't in this crowd.
What? What was that? Open fire!
She was giving orders, but I don't think she was in the squad. I don't see her. I heard her voice, but I think she just flew the ship down here. No, there would have been something if Junlei was here. Oh, okay. I was worried for a split second because that looked like her outfit, but no. I think she just sent a bunch of her security guys because we helped out so much. No, I don't think she was here. That's mostly hope, but I don't think she was here. pen raise. Dang it. A list of passwords with something called a RAM. There are 3 columns, but only one is legible. The rest have been scratched out. Today's password is Conde. Wow. Okay, squad. Yeesh.
I never planned on seeing the inside of this place.
This might be the loneliest place in the whole system.
Oh, I probably can't even go back to Groundbreaker after this. No, I think Junlei is okay. I think she just piloted the ship and then sent some of her
Nice of them to leave us a few options.
squad to help out. I'm gonna stop worrying about it. There are a lot of directions to go in here.
Then I won't have any new battle scars.
I can take a hint.
So my plan is to stealthily eliminate security. There's a lot of security though.
Remember not to take breaks on company time.
I'm not. I'm just resting my butt.
Captain! Get off! They won't try that again.
Goodness, I hate those rays. Oh. Take all your stuff. Consume your weapon to add it into my own. Yeah, let's just do that right now. It's weird that the armor doesn't wear. Oh god. Nothing to see here.
saw something. I'm gonna take a look. I'll find whoever did this. Huh? What was that?
Who knows? Better go and look.
Elevating threat level.
Don't worry about it.
Someone's here. Hunt him down.
No one's here. Don't even... I love being stealthy in video games. It's so tight.
Security patrol initiated. Security protocols triggered.
I'll find whoever did this.
I'm sure you'll try. Dang it. Uh-oh. Hell yeah. I should probably get to the actual goal here, but I'm making pretty good progress just eliminating these guys. Weapon condition 92. Repair, please. Cool. Wait, there's someone else still.
That does it. Time for a drink?
Oh, I can max these out? What's max level? Okay. Into the pit. What's this? They have some dimethyl sulfoxide here. Oh yeah, because the guy wanted it. And just a description of the prison itself. I was hoping for some of the... something more useful. Pod 1. In reason, possession of anti-UDL communications, inciting violence, and random selection. I think Vinny's is in pod 2, though.
Someone's here. Keep your sights out.
Shit, they're getting closer. Might have been a bad idea. Oh. Dang it. I thought it was weird that the button was on the wrong side. How you doing? Doing good? Alright.
Nice and easy. And clean.
Let's go, troops. Stellar Base counting on us.
Oh, Zora! Oh, the Van Noys are here. Okay, well, they'll cover that side. I'll go this way. So I think the factions we help, they send a squad of their coolest dudes. Feels like a very James Bond finale. Storming the enemy base with a bunch of allies. I hate those so much. Ow. Oh, this is where they film their propaganda. Well, we're gonna give the colony a proper gander at all their lies. Bringing in a VIP for internment, that's probably Wells. Security ramping up. Certainly needs to find a mess down here. Oh, whoops. So far, so good.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight. Wait, the company ammo.
Grim, hey! Okay, Grim, you're with me, I guess. No, Grim! Oh, okay.
What was that?
Put him down. That's odd.
Oh.
Collect a fine bounty.
Nice!
Stay down.
it, huh?
Whatever comes of this, I'm just real glad to know you all.
Stow that talk, Parvati. We're all too pretty to die.
After all you've done, all the work you've destroyed, all the money you've cost me.
Yep.
Your misguided crusade has doomed Halcyon.
Phineas and I are saving the colony.
That crackpot's plan is ludicrous. We have steps, action items, budgets, and reports. All he's got is a guilty conscience and lofty dreams. In any other circumstance, I'd admire your boldness. In this one, however, I have only 2 words for you. Fuck off.
Wow, language. Who's his voice actor? I'm gonna look up his voice actor. No one tell Riddler. No, it's not. Crispin Freeman. Okay. Too distracting. You aren't one to mince words, huh?
Psychopathic outlaws don't deserve the time. Thankfully, you're in a prison already. Find the nearest cell and wait until I'm done here. Then I'll drag you to the executioner myself.
I'm not waiting for anything. This colony needs saving right now.
Is that what you think you're doing? This path of wanton societal disruption? You call that being a savior?
Yeah.
I call it sabotage. You know what saboteurs get, Captain? Summary executions. In the next room is the finest automechanical purveyor of death ever made. Try not to scratch the paint with your skull. It was fucking expensive.
Can we work something out?
Absolutely not. Akande was always the sociable one, not me. Need I repeat the magic 2 words?
Well, I'm on my way. Prepare your head for bashing. Negotiations have failed. Oh, that's the ram. Okay, so this is gonna be a tough fight. Get ready for that death counter to spike. Crispin Freeman, I think. I have to double check. And I was trying to remember where I've heard that voice. $90 to $100. Oh, can I get 8 more hack out of what I have on me? Stealth skills? Hack is a stealth skill, right? It is. Do I have a hat that gives me more sneak +5? Lockpick. Is this lockpick? This is lockpick. Is lockpick a stealth skill? It is. Oh, if I put on you. And where was the other one? Oh!
Flick.
Designate Ram as hostile intruder. Oh! So the other mechs in the room are attacking the Ram. Well, that was helpful. Oh, that was helpful.
Processing data. Sweeping the area.
Take your back. You got it, Captain.
Okay, no time for niceties. What? Oh, wow. This boss fight was so hard the first time I did it, but I didn't hack the mechanicals. I'm a little disappointed, actually. The first time I did this on PlayStation, I didn't hack these guys. So I had to really work for the boss fight. Like, I was just running and gunning and hiding and moving, because these guys kept spawning when I was trying to attack this guy from behind. But they just took off, like, most of his health, and then Parvati stun locks him, and then I just... Woo! That's what I get for being over-leveled. Should I, like, redo it? No. I earned that victory by being too good at the game. Oh God!
Why must I always do everything myself?
Someone else will clean this up, right?
What? Wow. Parvati, that was a nice shot. I was about to, like, try to figure out what to do. Parvati just shows up with a machine gun. Freaking nailed.
Get me out of here!
Phineas!
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You lunatic. You broke into the board's own fortress and killed the chairman just to rescue one doddering old man.
One doddering
You
old
are
friend.
Absolutely out of your mind. And I can't begin to thank you enough.
You know I wouldn't let anything happen to you, Phineas.
I know, my friend, I know. And now it's finally over. The board's finished. It's only a matter of time before the entire system slips from their grasp. You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
I was just about to pop open some drinks and celebrate.
I would like nothing more than to celebrate this victory, but we have a serious problem on our hands. Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
They haven't exactly been hands-on around here anyway. So there's one less rubber stamp to worry about.
Earth is humanity's home planet, Miss Fenhill. The psychological effects of losing our original home will be devastating.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
Oh no, the psychological effects.
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own. Yes,
I need to ask you something.
I'll help however I can.
What do you think happened?
I don't know what happened, but something must have gone horribly wrong. I don't know why Earth's gone silent. I don't even know if Earth exists anymore. We have no connection back to Earth, and return is likely impossible. We're completely alone out here.
Oh God. You mentioned a frigate disappearing?
You might have heard of the Earth Directorate's frigate.
Yeah.
Half the colony's entire military was on that ship. They were returning to Earth when they vanished without a trace. That was 2 years ago. We haven't heard a word from them since. Whatever happened to Earth likely happened to them.
I know about the other colonists, the ones you tested
I
on.
wasn't trying to hide the truth from you, but after all you've done, I owe you an explanation. Yes, I experimented on the Hope's colonists. Each of my experiments ended in catastrophic failure. Each of my subjects died in agony. You are my first and only success. I didn't tell you about the others because I didn't want to burden you. My failures are my own to bear, not yours.
Why would anyone ever betray Phineas on any level? It doesn't make sense to me. Like, that is a thing you do if you're going back to purposely play as a jerk and pick all the evil decisions. It makes no narrative sense for the person he revives to betray him. It just does not make sense. I forgive you, because I went through the same thing in the span of like 6 seconds that you went through over however many years.
Thank you. Perhaps in time I'll learn to forgive myself. My apologies. I need to get a hold of myself. We've far more pressing issues to worry about right now. If you have any more questions, ask me. I'll answer as best I can.
If you got work to do.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds. And then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
Am I a leader? I mean, I took a ship full of misfits and turned them into a family, but... you can count on me.
When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong. I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all.
Aww.
I'm just the one who set you on your path. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
That's one word.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable.
Slideshow?
From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale,
his
actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind
He's a really cool
would
character.
require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could.
I wonder if the guy from Eridanos did it.
Adelaide McDevitt replaced Reed Thompson as the leader of Edgewater. She and her followers transformed Edgewater in their image. Anyone loyal to Reed was pressured into leaving town. And those who stayed behind adapted to her way of life. Adelaide transformed the old cannery into a new garden. The nearby Edgewater Cemetery.
What was the name of the guy from frickin' Eridanos? It's been so long.
As for Reed Thompson, it was said that he lasted exactly 2 days outside the walls of Edgewater. Years later,
he was a jerk. I still didn't want him dead.
In possession of his hat. Under the leadership of Junlei.
Junlei was alive, yes.
The Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers.
Oh, like she taught more engineers.
The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter.
Good.
Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed.
How terrible for them.
Even the Gorgon asteroid, though a distant enigma to most of Halcyon, felt the afterthought.
Nice, the DLCs get mentioned.
Olivia and Minnie Ambrose worked together to cure the marauders Adrena Time had created.
Yay!
Through their partnership as scientist and administrator, they discovered the harmony that had eluded
I'm glad this had a happy ending, because I worked so hard for it.
And through years of patience and effort, they discovered the means to wean Halcyon from the scourge of Adrena Time.
Yes.
Their work eventually allowed Wells and his scientists to treat many of Halcyon's marauders. As their
Yay, they cured the marauders!
The colonists who had lived for so long under the thrall of Adrena Time returned to their communities and loved ones, and joined in the effort to save Halcyon.
Oh, that's so nice.
In spite of everything, the Gorgon asteroid remained a sobering reminder of the potential for progress and disaster in humanity's most ambitious efforts. The Rizzo's company in Halcyon dissolved after the collapse of the board.
Damn right.
Needless to say, the launch of Spectrum Brown was indefinitely delayed. A stockpile of Spectrum Brown remains buried deep beneath the ruins of the old distillery. Abandoned
I don't want to leave that. We should blow it up again.
With the dissolution of the board, Ruth Bellamy found herself without the two constants in her life: Byzantine culture and her sister Belinda. In the face of this new reality, she struggled to find a direction for her life. The colony had moved on from Halcyon Helen and would require new heroes in the years to come.
Join my crew. Join my crew.
And so Ruth Bellamy decided it was time to exit stage left. She quietly disappeared from public view.
And joined my crew. That's my headcanon.
Of the board did not
Cedric,
mean the
yes.
dissolution of the ambitions of Cedric Kincannon, the charismatic leader of Sublight Underground.
I hope she's okay.
Cedric offered Slug's transportation services to the newly thawed colonists and set to work ferrying resources and food wherever they were most needed. For better or worse,
of course he found an opportunity in this.
In the following year. As the board began to disintegrate, Spencer Woolrich found himself at a crossroads.
Because we really care what happened to Spencer.
Remain to him, or help usher Halcyon into its new future. To the surprise of many, Perhaps himself most of all, Spencer chose the latter option.
Oh, good for him.
Having learned a variety of different skills in the many different roles played throughout his lengthy career, Spencer founded a radio serial dedicated to staying alive despite the odds. His subjects included how to survive violent encounters with only grazing wounds, dispense pithy one-liners for tense scenarios, and, of course, how to look good doing both.
Okay, that's
After a
useful.
brief attempt at dating Helen as one person rather than
Bertie,
two,
really?
which both Bertie and Helen found too strange. Bertie struck out on his own to try his hand at raising woolly cows. Many of his former Rangers teammates soon followed, accompanied by the woolly cow the team had originally plied with alcohol. The dairy farm thrived under Bertie's leadership and care. The Dairy Rangers privately believed that the woolly cows softened Bertie's temper considerably, although the only one brave enough to say this to his face was promptly headbutted. Due to the board's dissolution, many of the Prophet's old
Really? The Prophet?
no longer found quite the same value
Good for
in
Bertie, though.
productivity seminars that they once had. With her business drying up, the Prophet chose to take her followers down a new path. Months later, salvagers on Eridanos found clues leading them to a seemingly abandoned bunker out in the wilderness. Inside, they discovered horribly mangled corpses, sacrificed to a blood-scrawled portrait of a sprat-headed deity.
Weird.
The Prophet was not among the bodies. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective.
Ellie!
She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony.
I mean, yeah.
Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help.
Aww.
Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands.
Yeah.
As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker.
Yeah?
And Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed.
Yeah?
The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name.
Atta girl.
And in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart.
Of course they're not.
Nyoko returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories,
of course,
could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales.
Ooh.
Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting
Okay,
cleaning
happy
solution
ending.
in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you
That was the name I was
gave
trying to
him a sense
remember.
of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw
Yeah, I think he
considerable
mentioned that
effort
no one was coming from
talent
Earth. And yeah,
into
good for
helping
Nyoka as well.
Halcyon
Oh, I'm so
manage
happy
the
for the
crisis
crew.
before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab.
Remaining years?
He eventually came to terms with his own past and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years.
Stop
to
saying
serving
remaining
the
years.
colony. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the Ministry.
Yeah.
Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring
Because I got all the
these
chemicals so we could revive more
in
people.
the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation.
Nice.
Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor.
No.
He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of
I'm gonna
Halcyon?
cry.
Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Ba, 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 ba. Oh my gosh. Happy end for everyone. Except for Lilia. the only person who didn't. Oh my goodness. What a world. What a game. I like how they were mentioning like social changes as well. I like that Wells wasn't just bringing back like scientists and engineers, but like people who would also know how to affect like the social aspects of this, because I mean a lot of the problems in the Halcyon colony stem from the programming people have gone through over the years to make them think that life should be that certain way. And I'm so glad that the Ambroses made up and they were able to deal with the Marauder thing. So some of that was partially familiar. I knew the game ended with like a slideshow thing, but it's cool that it adds some scenes for the DLC. There was a bunch for Eritanos there. I don't know if we really cared about what happened to Spencer Woolrich. It's nice to see something good happen to Birdie. I don't know if we really cared. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy Parvati and Junlei, they got to be... See, like... I don't even know if the sequel's gonna be in the same colony, because it seems like Earth not being there is gonna be a bigger deal. But I would love to, I don't know, see more of these characters. But I guess it's best left to the imagination in some ways. Because I can just imagine all the adventures that Ellie and Parvati and Nyoka are going on. I like that Felix's whole thing was that You know, he didn't get that big bombastic celebration revolution. But he did see that there's work that could be done for it. Everybody grew up so much. Yeah. And Parvati coming out of her shell, being so shy when we first found her, and now she's like the top engineer on the Groundbreaker of all places. Yeah, this is a good video game. Development tabletop surviving characters. Oh, they had a campaign and they mentioned their characters in the credits. That's cute. The ones that survived and the ones that... Gosh, wouldn't it be awesome to work at a studio like that? I don't know, maybe one day. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything else to say. I'm just really happy. I think that's the strength of this game, is the characters. So it's really significant to see all of them get these happy endings. Is the game drowning me out? I feel like it is. I can't really tell. I should probably sit closer to the microphone. Like, it's great that the colony gets to improve, and I think that's probably the biggest thing. But I mean, some of them I don't care about, like Spencer and Lilia. But overall, I like seeing where these characters go. And I'm sure it would have been completely different if I didn't do like all their side quests and everything. But, you know, how else could I have ended the game? And the spectacular music as well. I think it's so cool that they mention like their D&D characters in the credits, though. Like the characters slain and the survivors. That's really fun. Oh, also, Crispin Freeman's been in a bunch of things, but also he was the voice of Roy from Young Justice. That's why something was clicking in my head about the chairman's voice. Oh, my stream froze on my phone. I don't know if it's just my phone. It looks like it's still connected. Okay. I know for some reason the particle effects on this part of the game just really do not play well with streaming. Because we saw it in the menu as well. I don't even know what the sequel to this game could be. Because as much as I want to see these characters again, and I really do, I can acknowledge that this was a good finale for them. I feel like whatever comes next is going to be either in another colony or dealing with whatever happened to Earth. But there's no way of knowing, especially with the trailer that they showed. Maybe we can watch the trailer. I don't know if that'll be a problem. Oh, there's the Edgewater theme. Standing out here in a space colony. Just doing the best we can with the resources what we've been given. It's hard work out here in space. But you learn to make do with the sweat off your back and the, I don't know, space rats. Those sprats, they were pretty cute. I'd like that there were sprats on Tartarus as well. Yeah, it probably wouldn't. It's also because those endings could be anything. Like, who's to say what the canonical ending is? Oh, it's gonna be the credits for everything. I think it'll be another colony, because the voiceover at the end mentioned other colonies were helping out Halcyon. So there are other colonies. I'm curious what they know about Earth, if they already knew or not. One would think so. I feel like Halcyon was the one that lost connection with everything else, because it was in such disarray. But who knows what state those other places are in. Oh yeah, Gorgon would have been developed during COVID-19, right? Yeah. Oh, they met at Obsidian and they got engaged? That's cute. Steve Blum, I think I knew he was in this. I didn't know Yuri Lowenthal was in this. In the DLC, I mean. It's been a minute, though. These credits are going to be forever, because it's going to be this and then Eridanos as well. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the next game. Honestly, like, the worst thing I can still say about this game is that the areas felt too small. Some of them were pretty dense with things to do. Like, Monarch had like 1 billion places to go. But there wasn't like a whole... The maps themselves weren't very big. And that might have just had to do with the size of the team. But the writing, the characters was very on point. The world building, very solid. Like, you could see the kind of place they were trying to build, and even the design and everything. Like, the design of the ship, looking at it now, it looks like it's barely held together. You can see all the exposed pieces and everything. The whole Western colony aesthetic. Yeah, and budget as well. Like, they got Microsoft money now, so I think that problem's gonna be solved in the sequel. Yeah, good video game all around. Y'all want to check out the trailer for Outer Worlds 2? I don't know if I'm allowed to stream it, but I'll do it anyways. Breaking the law. Yeah, I definitely want them to. You know, the map for Gorgon was pretty big, actually. I think it was larger than most. At least that's how it felt in my head. As well as there being multiple layers to it and everything. And then the map for Eridanos wasn't super big, but it did have a lot of people and a lot of character to it. Yeah, let's do it, okay. But even somewhere like the Groundbreaker was small, and it would have to be, like, narratively it would have to be, because it's just a colony ship. but they still, like, there's still so much personality in it. Like, every time you open that door to the interior of the ship and see that big space with all the shops and locations and everything's bright and neon, and it looks like you're walking down, like, this large street. I think they did some effective work in some spaces. Yeah, I hope whatever they do next includes more space mysteries as well. I don't know what else to say, other than I'm just sitting here watching the rest of the credits. Oh. Unreal. Should probably get around to using that more. I just finished downloading the Unreal Engine over the weekend, because I wanted to start using it more. Because I really haven't used it very consistently since, like, college. I found out, like, that they have monthly free, like, how they have monthly free games on the Epic Game Store. They have monthly free, like, add-ons for the engine and stuff, like third-party developed stuff. So I want to get in on that. But yeah, that's Outer Worlds. Such a great game. Game of the year for whatever year it came out. I mean, I don't play a lot of, like, newish video games, but this one really knocks it out of the park. Okay. So let us break the rules. Actually, I don't know if this is a problem for me to stream a game trailer, but we'll see. Ba 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 ba. Bum 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 ba ba bum ba. Bum 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 ba ba bum bum ba 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 ba. And make sure y'all can see it. I'll just put it on display capture.
We begin by hearing an old, wise-sounding voice. And we see a quiet, peaceful setting. This will make our game seem big and important. Now, something must break the serenity. Will this creature be in the game? No. Say goodbye to it forever. Suddenly, and for no reason, people running. These pointless slow-motion shots make everything seem cool and should bolster pre-sale numbers. That wah sound can mean only one thing. We must gaze over an epic shot of a world, and there should be lens flares. Now we see our hero, but only their silhouette, because the developers haven't finished the design, or finished the story, or finished any gameplay that's actually ready to show. In fact, the only thing they have finished is the title.
That's the trailer. That tells me nothing. I've learned nothing. Should I be a React channel and just play IGN's video?
And now...
No, I'm not going to do that. Oh no, my desktop. But yeah, that's Outer Worlds. Gosh, it's 9:23. That's not too bad. I was worried it would be done before 9 o'clock, but, not bad. I don't have much else to say. Part of me is thinking if I should fill this space with something else, but no, I don't think so. I don't want to pad this out. But yeah, if you're watching this live, thanks a ton for coming and hanging out. This has been an awesome journey. If you're watching this back on a VOD, I'm sure there's probably a bunch of bumps in the road along the way, but I appreciate you sticking with it. This has been a really fun series, and hopefully... Oh god, that's embarrassing. Hopefully we can put out more. Yeah, I'm excited for whatever comes next from this series. It's so well done that, I just want more of it. I could also probably play some of the other Fallout games, but so if you do want to see more streams from the channel, I'm glad you could hang out and experience the story too and everything. If you're out there watching the VOD, if you want to see more from the channel, just hit the subscribe button, the bell notifications to get notified when new episodes go up or when we go live. And also check us out on Twitter, which I need to make sure we shout out because that's where all the updates and stuff go. If there's any new streams or new podcasts or anything, it's going to be posted to the Twitter. As well as notifications on if streams are canceled or whatever. Because I don't have community posts yet, but we'll get there. But yeah, just a brilliant game. It's been so fun to go through it again. I will consider doing other kinds of playthroughs of it, but for now, the plan is to put Dead Space on the Sunday time slot through October, and then when that's over, October or Dead Space, I don't know if the game is super long. We'll see how that goes. Then we'll be back with Mass Effect 2. We'll start continuing that story again. I have been missing my Gare Bear, and I gotta get back into the game, so... And Mass Effect, I was already having trouble with the controls, so... That's gonna be a fun experience. Otherwise, we've still got Batman continuing on Thursdays. We still got Skyrim Fridays, more Dark Brotherhood stuff going on. Very exciting times. And then we'll see what happens in the future. I sure have no idea. But that's all I've got for now, so... I'm just gonna sign off and say thanks for joining me in the Outer Worlds. And good night.